Hello everyone and welcome back to Only Frames. This is the Ramsgate Rail Pool League Invitational. We're on to Season 3, unbelievably. We are the home of below average pool and this is a Division 1 matchup between two of our elder statesmen. It's fan favourite Mark against the curmudgeon himself, Lee. Lee's broken and he's decided to take reds on. I think that one that's just moved over away from the middle pocket has run further than he liked. But I tell you what, that's not a bad plan at all to regain position. Lee can be a bit of a defensive player, so it's good to see him coming out attacking. Another good pot down to the middle pocket, but that cue ball's not come through as far as he needed it to. So he'll be playing the up and down with the red. Is he going to use that yellow to make a big pocket? Oh, it's dropped. He didn't want that in. He wanted it to sit over the hole. But as it has done with a lot of his body, gravity took over and dragged it down. And now he's just going to poke these reds through, try and free them up for later on. And Mark comes to the table and actually he's got not a lot going on here at all. These yellows are all tied up. This is a tricky situation. Does he just blast them to open them up? Probably not. Mark is a bit more measured than that. He's just brought the yellow away from the black, freed it up. Lee can double the red over on the side cushion, but I don't know if there's any value in potting it at all. Over to the other table, you would have just seen the end of the dog Louis' ponytail teasing us with a bit of camera time, but not to be. He's playing over there against Noel. Lee's attempted to double that red towards the top pocket, I believe, and that has been as successful as Spurs have been in the last 60 years. Absolutely diabolical. And now Mark's got a chance because he's going to bring this yellow off the red. Now it's bounced up far enough. It's just this tricky one on the cushion. I'd be going for it right away. He might not get on it better than he is now. Doesn't need to do an awful lot with the cue ball to be kind of on something. His balls are all in the open, but he's not. He's spurned the opportunity. He's gone up the table. Where's that white? And that's Lou ball number 1. How many are we going to see today? Lee's taken the shot and the visit is a good pot. He probably didn't want it in, to be honest. He thought the white was going to find the gap between the two yellows, but it didn't. Can he see the outside edge of this red? Yes, he can. That's a good pot. But where's that white gone again? That is a terrific snooker. I would be proud of that one, but unfortunately he's played it on himself. And if Mark gets a shot and a visit, he should absolutely be clearing up from here. Lee thinks he's got the angle. I don't know if he's going 2 or 3. He's gone 3 cushions. Hit it from behind. Where's that yellow gone? He's nudged it over the hole, but Mark has not got the shot on a visit. It was a nice escape, to be fair. There's the dog, his mane looking glorious. Absolutely guarantee he's using herbal essences under a waterfall. Mark is at the other end of the follicle spectrum and also at the other end of the pool spectrum because he can play a bit. That's a great shot. He's still got that tricky yellow. He's going to have to play for it. I was going to say now, but he's missed the pot and he didn't even try and get on the tricky one. This isn't an easy pot by any means for Lee. He's going to cut this in towards the bottom left. He's played it dead weight and that's nicely done. 1-0. Mark with the break. He's hit it as hard as his arthritic wrists will allow him. Nothing's dropped. They've all clustered together. He's just talking to Noel there. They're both saying, "Oh, don't get old, young man." Lee's having a nose round the table and it looks like he's going to plant these yellows. He's got some tricky balls here. I can't see this being a reverse dish. If it is, it'll be one of the best ones on the channel. This is a tricky one. Might just try and take the pocket. Well, what he's done there is he's put it further nearer to the pocket, I suppose. But he has freed up a yellow. Doesn't go into the middle, but it is freed up away from a red. Mark's going to roll this up the table. Nicely done. He's got these two reds in the middle of the table, just slightly towards the right hand side. He could come down the table now if he wants to as well. He's got that red tied up on the yellow. That's going to be his problem ball. Has he got an angle where he could get into it now? He has. That's a really good shot, and he probably deserves better. And you can see he's not happy. Unlike Mark, to show a bit of frustration. It's a good hit. Where's that black? And that's 2-0 to Lee. In the most unlikely of circumstance. You'll see that in Worst Shot of the Month. We've skipped miles ahead in frame 3, which means it must have been absolutely diabolical, and we are a family channel and we don't want to put anyone through that. However, if you've got somebody that you hate's birthday or a special occasion coming up, let us know. We will sell you the footage. You can send it to them and ruin their big day. This shot there has completely ruined Lee's day. He's hit it. I didn't even know he could see that. And it's another loo ball. Angels for Dogs charity is doing very well off of only frames this season because we're all so rubbish. We can't keep the white on the table. Shot and a visit now for Mark, and he's freed his red up. This is half a chance, and he needs to take this out because 3-0 against a player like Lee, it could be trouble because Lee can still play. His form hasn't been great. He's had a bit of time off, but on his day, he's a match for anyone. He's a thinking man's pool player. And Mark can't be missing those, and he definitely can't be leaving Lee up like this. This yellow's going to cut back into the middle. The white's going to come back up towards the middle of the table. Oh, he's overcut it. He's overcut that by a mile. This will need to be a good shot here from Mark. Does he go aggressive and just try and drop it in dead weight? He's tried to double it. Safety was in mind there, I think. He didn't want to leave the white up the top end of the table. It's going to make Lee work for it, and that's maybe something other players in the league wouldn't think of. Lee's just rolled it up over the hole, and I think that's the sensible thing to do. But has he left space for Mark to squeeze this red by into the top right? I think it's the only shot for him here, unless he thinks he can get better position. The problem with taking the ball to the middle, is that he's always in danger of running into that black. He's tried to squeeze it by. I feel like it was a bit half-hearted. Lee's having a look to see if he can cut it back. I wouldn't be surprised to just see him drop into this dead weight, almost double kiss it full in the face, because Mark's put one of his own balls in trouble here. This is a tedious frame. If this is what he's left in, what did he take out? Yeah, absolutely full in the face from Lee. He probably would have wanted that yellow off the cushion a little bit. I'd expect a snooker coming up here. I mean, he's very nearly potted it, and he would not have wanted that in at all. A wry grin from Mark. Lee scratches his head. He can't believe his luck. They call Lee angles. He's pretty good with this stuff. You saw the 3 cushion escape previously. This is just going to be a 1 cushion. Looks like he's going to play it with a load of side. Not enough side though. And this now should be an absolute certainty for Mark. He's got ball in hand, shot and a visit. Just don't get caught up down by that black. He's not even gone near the bottom end of the table. Oh, he's lost a white there. He played it cushion first. Is he just going to try and double this? Oh, he's cut it. It was a very thin cut, but he's dropped it in and it's 2-1. It's a good shot to finish. And thank God that frame is over, because that was total dross. Lee's at the table playing yellows. That's almost a twofer, but none went down instead. These reds are all there for Mark. I've got no confidence he's going to take them. It's a low ball. He's fallen at the first hurdle. Unbelievable stuff. Maybe it's because Louis in attendance. They feel inspired by his standard of play. Or maybe Louis has done the old Space Jam trick and taken their abilities. Maybe he's playing well on the other table and we'll never know because he's not on camera. I mean, he's at the table longer than I've seen him before. Surely this is going to be a simple chance for Lee. He's got problems here. He needs to get this white back across. Oh, nicely done. Really well controlled. Drop this in. Black to the middle. It's a little bit awkward, but you'd expect him to be okay. Okay, then black to the bottom. He didn't fancy it to the middle. And now Noel's in his way. Will that little break cause Lee to forget what he was doing? Well, black has wiped his feet, but it has dropped in, and he's 3-1 up, and this must have been another absolutely diabolical frame, because we've joined it right at the end. Mark's hung his red ball over the pocket. This is as bad as we've seen Mark play in the league. Is Lee going to get his first points on the board? That's a good pot. He's going to need to do something with this white to get onto the black. Not loads of work, a bit of side, slow down. He's had a rush of blood to his cueing arm. He saw a point for the draw and got overexcited. He's having a look around. Just caught a glimpse of Joe over on table 2, which leads me to believe there might be some good pool over there. So why are we still focused on this? He's missed the double and Mark comes back. And again I ask, if this is what he's left in, what has been taken out? That might just be fluke of the season there from Mark. He's missed it into the uncursed pocket, but somehow fluked it into the cursed middle pocket. And he's laid a snooker now for Lee. It's not too bad. He'd probably just come across with some side. It's only one cushion. He's got a chance at 2 if he needs it. Oh, he's missed it. He didn't quite make the loo ball, but he missed the black ball entirely. And I thought that was a easy escape, to be honest with you. And now Mark's got a chance to pinch his pocket and take the frame. He needs to get these two away from one another. Has that red touched the cushion? It must have done. Is it right on the jaw? Does it not go? And that's why he's not playing it. He was in danger of having fouled there. I maybe want an extreme close-up of that. It's not going to matter anyway. Lee's surely going to mop this up. Guarantee himself a point. That's 4-1 and Lee's on the hill, and Mark started the frame with a loo ball and he split them up quite nicely. A bit of a cluster down towards the bottom left. I think yellows are slightly better just because of how they are in that bottom left side of the table. But what do I know? I'm a Division 2 player. This is a Division 1 game. My family would disown me if they see this and know that I got relegated from Division 1. He's taken reds. He's knocked them in and he's cleared a path to that bottom left-hand pocket now. If this one goes to the middle, we could be looking at a reverse dish. But it didn't go to the middle. It's caught the jaw. What can Mark do here? He's fighting for survival. Lee stood in front of the camera, but I reckon the back of his head's probably better than the pool, to be completely honest. Look at that lovely head of hair, even at his age, still thick, luxurious, going strong. Players like myself, Mark and Noel could only dream of a barnet like that. Oh, I think he's realising he's taken a step to the side, so we're having to watch the pool again. Apologies for that. Mark has missed the yellow to the top, but he has made that black very, very awkward. I'm hoping that as we've seen this frame from the start, something good happens, because other frames we've had cut down, we've left Lee's thinking time in there. If this is what is staying in, some of what must have been taken out has been absolutely diabolical. I think he forgot what colour he was. That is the dangers of growing old. It's a good pot though, to be fair to him. He regained his wherewithal. And look at that. Cue balls on a string. Right by the red, sorry. I forgot what colour he was, and I'm not even as old as he is. It's been that long. He's right by the red for the middle pocket if he wants it, or can come down. Maybe play this with some top and try and disturb the red and the black, but that is going to be hard work. I think he's just going to drop this. Yeah, why not? And then come down for this bottom one. I don't know what the plan is for the red and the black right near each other. I don't know if Lee knows what the plan is, to be completely honest. He's just dropped it in. Why not? He's having a look. I don't know what he's going to do other than just smack the red, to be honest. He's just giving it a little poke. Knocked one of Mark's yellows over the cushion. That red might pass the yellow down to the bottom left now. And Mark probably wanted a bit of a wider angle on this yellow. That's a thin cut, but he's done it well. Oh, that is unfortunate. Right by the bottom cushion. He's probably just going to be looking to play this dead weight towards the top. Right, that's a good pot, but he's snookered himself. And while he's thinking about his angles, I haven't talked to you about our other socials. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're only frames on all of them. Mark's nearly potted the black and finished the game early. Give us a like, give us a follow. Any suggestions, any interactions are welcomed, and we will keep subjecting you to below average pool. Lee's dropped that in, no problem. It's gonna be 5-1. Mark's offered his hand. There it is, in a battle of the old buggers. Lee has come out on top, 5-1.